What's going on, everybody? This is Jose Ledesma here on the mic, Kuya Camp Podcast. I'm here with the family right now, Ace11, the homie Kuya Ju, and the homie Kuya Flip. You already know what it is. Kuya Camp Podcast on the way. We're here to just, do an introductory episode. We're going to talk about Kuya Camp itself, what it is, what's the mission behind it, and everybody's role here. You know what I mean? We're going to just tell everybody how it is, and we're going to introduce ourselves.
I'll never fold, my heart is gold. I've been grinding.
I'm new to this team, so I'm going to allow everybody else to give their voiced opinion on what Kuya Camp is. I'm just here to help run the podcast, and I'm still learning along the way. Everybody here been a part of the team a long time, so I want everybody else to give their thoughts on Kuya Camp, what they do as their part in Kuya Camp, and I want to be able to hear what they have to say. So, Kuya Flip, if you want to start that off.
Yeah, man, what Kuya Camp is to me is just a collective of great individuals, like just trying to heal the world through art or whatever the case may be, whether it be like through the fitness that we have or the art that we make, the music that we make, the fucking services that we offer, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to be, what's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Like just be productive members of society, you know what I'm saying? And as far as like group wise, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like what Kuya Camp means.
Your thoughts on Kuya Camp as a whole. I mean, because for me on the outside, because like I said, I just joined recently. I joined you guys just recently. So for me as an outsider looking in, my thoughts was that you guys just offer a variety of different services, right? So it's all based on strength in those services. Yeah. That's how I kind of look at it. Because, most people, when they start a business, it's usually just one thing, right? Yeah. Whereas when I kept seeing you guys post stuff on social media, you got Kuya Ju with his boxing stuff, his graffiti stuff. You got Ace11 with her basketball training and her music producer skills. And then there's obviously you with your music that you release all the time and the other video shoots you've been doing recently with other people collabing, trying to get the name out there. And me personally, obviously, I kind of look to you as like the Kuya Camp guy, you know what I'm saying? And obviously I'm not saying everybody else don't got a part of that, but in terms of like the overall day-to-day face of it,
the mascot,
right? Exactly, the face. So from the outside looking in, I kind of look at it as just like a multifaceted brand that's based on each individual's strengths. Yeah. So everybody does something a little different, but it's all part of a goal to heal the world, like you said, with art and a certain vision, right? And that's how you would fit.
Yeah.
Kind of throw it out there?
You said it way better than I could have.
Okay. And then, Kuya Ju, if you want to, give your role and what your thoughts on Kuya Camp is.
My thoughts on Kuya Camp, we're a group of dope-ass individuals, straight up. And we just want to do what we want to do and get paid for it, essentially being an entrepreneur.
Facts.
And, go ahead.
No. So I was going to say is like kind of what I was saying just a second ago. So it's just based on you wanting to profit off of your strengths, right?
And our own skills.
And your own skills, right.
Yet being in a group. So that's what Kuya Camp is. We focus on our strengths. Mine is doing pad work with people, fitness, and my artwork. And like Flip got his music. My cousin out here coaching. We got you. Feel me? Doing a podcast now.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. I was gonna do myself last, but yeah. And then like your art per se. I mean, you do graffiti work on clothes, right? Or because I remember you said you were thinking about not doing that anymore. Is that still like something you're thinking about?
I'm starting to dip into like all that stuff, like shirts. I'm trying to do boxing gloves as well. I know I keep talking about it, but being a
no, but I want you to get your word out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want you to be able to be very verbal with what you want to do. You know what I mean? So everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah, so we're gonna be making shirts and just a lot of Kuya Camp gear, and that's the goal for right now.
And then I remember too, Kuya Flip. I remember you mentioned that you want to start like eventually like a subscription service, right? With clothes, with boxing, with music, like all as like a big bundle, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like later on down the line, you know what I mean? Right now we're still in our building stages, but I mean the sky is like what is it?
Sky's the limit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the thing is subscription wise, it would be like if you have this monthly subscription with Kuya Ju for any type of training. Same thing with fucking Ace11. You know what I'm saying? Stuff, any type of basketball training you need, there's going to be a subscription there. And And the thing is, number one, we want to give back to the youth also, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we definitely need to, I wouldn't say line our pockets, but, you know, there's got to be some way that everybody can benefit.
People still, as a business, you got to make profit. That's ultimately, you know what I mean, any business goal.
Yes.
Obviously, we want to help the youth. We want to help underprivileged people. That's without a doubt. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we're here to also make money. I mean, there's no secret in that. Yeah, Apple didn't start just because they wanted to help people get the internet. You know what I mean? He wanted to make some money.
Yeah.
And then now, let's go to Ace 11. You know, your thoughts on Kuya Camp and your role in that as well?
Definitely. I mean, I would say for Kuya Camp, for me, is just making an impact, you know? Like, when you work with us, you're not just only improving yourself, but you're improving the energy around you. So when you're doing power work with Kuya Ju, your experience with him is going to ultimately be different than your experience with any other physical fitness trainer, whether it's doing pad work or what you're doing, just because of how personable it is. Same with Kuya Flip and his music. Like, when you collab with him, like, he's not just going to be like, yeah, we're straight to the money, like, I don't care about you. Like, it's all personable, so making that impact and just making it important. Same with me and my basketball, and even within that basketball, doing strength and conditioning, so that way you can learn and implement those things in order to prevent injury later down the road. So just having that impact on our community, on the people around us, and ultimately just bringing people up and making people better, as well as profiting off of it, because we all got bills to pay, you know.
Oh, of course.
You know, you got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, it's like, you know that when you come to us, it's not just for the money. It's because we're trying to, you know, like Flip and like Kuya Ju said, heal people through art, and all of what we do is that. And you'll know it when you experience us. Like, when you walk in the room, you know it's Kuya Camp. You know, when you see us, you're going to have that impact. We're going to leave that lasting impression. And I think that's something that all of us can bring to the table, even you. So definitely, I mean, that's what I get from it.
Hell yeah, baby. Yeah. That's great. That's great work right there. I mean, and then obviously I don't have no cool nickname like these fuckers do.
PR Poppy, you feel me?
I'm Jose. You know what I mean? Jose Ledesma, PR_Poppy916 on Instagram. You know what I mean? If you want to slide the follow my direction. Yeah. But I'm just here to help, you know what I mean, be the voice of Kuya Camp in terms of entertainment purposes. With this podcast, obviously, and everybody and their mama obviously has a podcast, so it's a very big thing going on right now in the world. But we just want to really spread the word, not only about Kuya Camp, but really just in general, Sacramento area, spread the news about what's going on in the city, talk about other stuff too, you know, music industry, entertainment industry, sports possibly. You know what I mean? We want to put everything under this umbrella on this podcast, so I just really want to get that out there as well. But me personally, I'm just kind of going to be the guy that's going to be running this podcast along with Kuya Flip, and we're just going to try to find a way to visually and verbally get the word out about Kuya Camp, and that's the start of it with this podcast right here. Let's go on to my first question to you guys, because obviously, like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still, you know, I'm joining the team essentially. But what started Kuya Camp?
Go with D. Start with Ace 11 first.
Ace 11? Okay. So what started?
Because I think she started it, bro. That's where because it came from the vocal presets. But I need
even then. I mean,
and even then, like, we can still get your guys' opinion too. But I just want to hear about the start of Kuya Camp. Like, when did it start? Who started it?
Yeah.
Like, what was the thought behind it? You know what I mean? I want full details. You know what I mean?
I mean, I would just definitely say in my experience, Kuya Ju really started it for me. I mean, when I was in the military, we would be on the phone.
Which branch, by the way, if you don't mind?
I was in the Army for about 4 years. So, anyways.
Happy Memorial Day.
Hey, happy Pride, baby.
Why that strap-on smell like another bitch?
But yeah, I would just say, like, me and him, we've been rapping since we was little. Like, we would always be performing and doing, you know, like, funny shows. We had Project Playlist. If you know, you know. Back then, Project Playlist was the shiz. So, you feel me? You make your playlist, we would perform it, and then we had SingStar. We was just always performing, and we were always just doing music. And I just think later in our years, like I said, when I was in the military, we were really just like, rapping or freestyling to each other over the phone. And then it came down to it. Like, I had a friend in the military who did music, and, like, I didn't know anything about production. I didn't know nothing, but I was interested. And so then I came back home, and then that's when, he introduced me to Emory, and that's just what started everything. And then I'll let him tell his story on that about, taking us to Emory in the studio and everything. But it really started me. I borrowed a friend's laptop and was on GarageBand and recording the homies in the garage. And, like, we was just in there just with my mic. I had this little snow globe mic, and I would just set it on the ledge of the window pane. And we would stand up against the wall. Nothing else around it, just a laptop on the table connected to that one mic. And we would just record songs and record a bunch of stuff. And, you know, it's out on SoundCloud, but, like, it's just crazy the progression that we got to now. Like, I have a home studio and everything, and the vocal presets are crazy. You know, I'm out using Logic Pro now and just getting more familiar with it. And, you know, the growth and the elevation is just crazy. But I'll just say that's just what started it out, really, was just us getting into the studio together for the first time, for sure. Like, and so, yeah, I'll just let Kuya Ju take that one off.
So hold on. So when you were in the military, tell me more about that guy that helped introduce you to the producer part of music.
Got it. So he goes by Jason J. He's a really close friend of mine. And he was making music at the time, and he used FL Studio. And he ended up putting it onto my Dell and using it there. And he actually is the one that helped me when it was buying the blue Snow Globe, the small desk mic. And he was just like, you can just record in your room. That's what I do. And then eventually he had a show out in LA, and he took me to it, and he performed out there. And it was just kind of like, wow, like I actually got to see somebody I know perform for the first time. Like I had never seen anybody perform like on stage
somebody
like
that you personally know.
Yeah,
okay.
And so it was a really dope experience. And I think just from there, it just kind of just kept pursuing, and it was like everything was lining up, and it was like, damn, like I know I'm supposed to be right here. Like this is exactly what's supposed to happen, because like it's just constantly, it's never been something that was stagnant in my life. Like all music and anything that has to do with like performance and stuff like that has always been in my life.
So when you saw that, right, did that motivate you to also be like, well, shit, if he can do it, I can do it
Oh, definitely. I was just like, you know, like seeing him perform, I was like, I want to be there someday, and I want to do that someday. And we ended up, you know, performing. We performed our song that we have together, Heart of Gold. You know, check it out, all platforms, you feel me? You can look up Kuya Flip, Kuya Ju, or Ace 11. You'll find it under all of us.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I love that. Go ahead, Kuya Ju, tell us, baby.
Bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, like me and D started rapping when we were little, and like she said, we would just put on like performances for the families at all the family gatherings and stuff. Flip's been rapping ever since I met him.
Facts.
He's been like the greatest rapper, bro, I've ever met, bro. No cap. And
Oh man, thank you.
Definitely, baby.
I would spit raps for Flip in high school too. I didn't think nothing of myself, you know what I mean? It would just be like, you know, like everyone in high school be writing raps.
Well, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. And then you got the lunch table
The
shit
lunch
where
table,
motherfuckers are knocking beats and doing their little freestyles and shit.
I
Yeah.
showed Flip like one of my raps, bro. And like one of the last bars was like, didn't you see Pac at Coachella? And I just like, I shook Flip, bro, and I super impressed him. And
That bar till this day.
I can't remember
so
shit
hard.
before it. But yeah, he seen me as a rapper before I saw myself as a rapper.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, D was away in the army, but she came back. And when she came back, I was hanging out with my boy Emery a lot. Shout out Missy Million on the beat.
Shout out Missy
Sir.
Millions, bro.
That man
I
right
went to
there.
church with homie. I've known him since high school too. I've been over his crib a couple of times. I knew he had a studio. I've been there multiple times. Fucking life was life, and I think I was just going through some stuff. I stopped by at Emory to sell him some weed one day, and he just threw me in the studio, bro. And I remember going back to Flip and showing him the song and D and Ace, and like y'all, I just went to the studio. Like it was hella fun. Like y'all are gonna go with me next time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
The first time we went to Emory's was a crazy ass experience, but the second time we went there was hecka fun. It was the first time we all got on the song together. The beat was made by Emory. He made it right in front of our face. Like that boy's a genius, bro.
Yeah.
I miss him.
You said it was all three of you guys in the studio?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it changed the game. Yeah, we were all three there. 'Cause
Oh
I had
yeah,
the
we know what
video.
it is. We don't have those songs.
No, we don't. We didn't get those songs, but I have videos from those nights because we would be there till 3, 4, 5 in the morning,
Yeah.
just like working. We would watch Emery make the beat. We would sit there. We would write to the beat too sometimes. Like
Yeah.
we wouldn't even have nothing written, and we would write. Like, and we would just sit there for hours and
Hell
just
yeah.
work, and then get the song done. Like, I don't even think I have that song, to be honest.
I don't.
with you.
Yeah, I don't have it either. I made a couple
recordings.
with him before
Yeah.
that I don't have. I know he still got them, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, you know,
So Emery's
shout
the
out,
one
bro.
that has all these songs that you guys
he's
are
got
talking
some
about?
shit in the
He
vault,
has,
bro.
Yeah.
He's got some
like
shit in the vault
million.
from us.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
I ain't gonna lie, I would love to
Yeah.
redo some of those. You feel
Oh,
me? Because
God,
they
yeah.
some bangers.
He had,
like,
yeah, bro. Shout out him. Shout out us.
Yeah.
We killed it.
So, well, back to it.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that night, that second night at Emory's, with all of us there recording that first song together, I think that's what started Kuya Camp for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Later on, years later, we came up with the group name. I remember, like, when I first dropped my first 2 songs, I was stuck on, like, a rapper name. I was hella stuck, bro. And then Flip was like, why don't you just go by Kuya Ju? Kuya Camp, baby. Kuya, you feel me?
Yeah.
And so I stuck with it. He gave me my rap name. And
Yeah.
so
I remember that shit was a dope ass experience. You feel me? Because I remember you were stuck on getting a name because we was trying to figure it out. You feel me? Because like I think we were both trying to figure out our names at the same time, and I think I figured mine out because you'd been calling me Ace since we was kids, bro.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Ace and AJ. That's why I got that shit tatted on my arm. You feel me?
That's hard.
Yes, sir.
I had we made. I'm sorry, real quick, just to get a little bit off track. Fucking that night we made the topic relationships EP that I did. We had Ron in the studio with us that night.
Damaged goods.
Oh my god, we went crazy. I was so obsessed.
Ron's a part of
Ron,
Camp.
yeah, for sure, without a doubt. Ron fucking, he went hard in the paint. I ain't gonna lie, cuz right here, I feel like killed the whole track, bro. Like,
Definitely.
He went crazy.
Because I just remember him coming to me being like, I got your girlfriend singing my song. I got your girlfriend singing my song. Yeah, and then I remember there was a gap and you had asked me to get on the song and like, bro, I love that song, like to this day, because you killed that for sure.
Oh my god, what's the other one? Damaged Goods, and then what was the other one I had to?
I don't know.
Best of Me. What you do to me?
Yeah, What You Do to Me.
Yeah.
That one right there, bro. That was fire too.
Yeah, that was a crazy time, though. I would say, Emery's was just a different experience for us, for sure, as creatives. Like, it just really sparked a lot. Even the time, it just made me consider, like, dang, I could be really doing this, you know? And even them, like, both of Kuya Ju and Kuya Flip pushing me to pursue that as well just helps me become better as well. So, yeah,
and then so now your turn, Kuya Flip. Would you say that doing those raps and hanging out with Ju and Ace 11 over at that Emory was the start of it, or did you feel like there was another point of origin for you individually?
No, one day Kuya Ju kind of just told me, like, hey, you're my hero.
I never said that. I never said that, bro. I crossed the shit out of this man on the basketball court.
Oh my god, you cross
Still
dress.
has cankles.
You cross dress.
Yeah, you wish.
He's wearing an ankle wrap as we speak.
Right. Oh, you're disgusting. Real G shit.
And it's not just from the weight.
Right.
Okay, so Kuya Camp for me, bro, started kind of. I thought about this question, but I thought about more on the ends of like, when did the name come about? Because I was like, I'm pretty sure Ace 11, because we record at her house. We have we use GarageBand, but you have presets for your fucking equalizers, right? And so she wrote down on one.
I'm gonna nod my head like I know what the hell that is because I'm not familiar with the music stuff. But yeah, no, keep going though.
Okay, I was about to explain.
I just wanted to fuck with you on that. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So pretty much on any DAW you have these buses, and no,
no, like you took your lesson with.
Oh god, yeah! Shout out X James, bro. I learned that shit the other day because that shit used to be foreign to me. You know what I'm saying? The same way that you look at vegetables, I was looking at that shit like I was like, bro, disgusting. I don't understand.
You're disgusting.
It was
not
foreign.
everything has to be fried and with rice, Marlon.
You're fucking disgusting. Yes, it does. Here's the thing, though. I thought that's what you're talking about. But as far as like the point of origin, I mean, like me and Ju met playing football. You know,
shout out West Campus.
Shout out West Campus, bro. Yeah, we played football together.
They don't even have the football team no more. You know that, right?
They don't?
It's been dismembered since like 2014, 15.
Dang, so y'all are like, you feel
No,
me?
it went on.
Oh, no,
after
I'm sorry. Like
We
2018, I'm sorry.
14.
Like 2017, 2018 was the last team they had.
Yeah,
but it's been like a good amount of years since they haven't had a football team.
That's wild, bro. Everybody there is studious. Ain't nobody.
Yeah. They're very like 4.0.
They don't
like,
let gang members in anymore.
Connors
That's
and
what,
Jonathans.
Like, me and Flip didn't go to West Campus, so I had
No, but I'm saying the football team. Since you guys played on the football team, I wanted to shout out the
that's what I
football
was gonna
team.
say too. Like the football team had kids from hecka different schools,
Heck
and
yeah.
like 5 kids from West Campus.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, bro. And the kids from West Campus, bro, were like fucking.
They weren't sports oriented. You feel me? They were all academics.
No, they went hard. You know they did.
I was going to say West Campus is
you know
very
what? I'm
studious.
not giving them their props. I'm not giving props to my teammates. Actually, yeah, because I had to remember. Yeah, some of them were. Majority of them, they were like hard. They were hard hitting.
When we played, we went 5-5.
We went 5-5,
like
bro.
West
We
Campus,
turned that fucking program around.
Yeah, West Campus was just on a straight losing streak for
Facts,
years,
yeah.
bro.
I was like a young Jerome Bettis. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you are built like him, just not with any of the athletic ability. But go ahead.
Yeah.
You built like Warren Sapp.
Yeah. That's fucked up, bro.
We got my mans in the back cackling, bro. We got my mans in the back.
Shout out Brody. You know what I'm saying?
No, but yeah, you guys met during football, so go ahead, continue.
Yeah, and this is a while ago, bro. And I've known you, bro, since I was
I was gonna get to the when I was gonna
like
introduce
10,
yeah.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
I've known you since before you were pre-diabetic.
Oh, you know what's crazy? No. You know what's crazy? Please, put the camera on me. You know what's crazy? Put it back on him real quick. Take a look at him. Now back to me. That man has been built the same since the housing crisis. Okay? He was an 11-year-old boy. He was an 11-year-old boy, built exactly the same. Same height, same build, no neck.
Oh, God, bro.
He has not seen his neck since before the housing crisis.
When I first met you, you were a woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When I first met you, I didn't know if you could walk.
Yo, Flip, look up. Look up. That's all chin. That's all chin.
That's why he grew the beard as soon as he hit puberty. He was like, I gotta hide this from the world.
Oh, dude, back to football real quick, bro.
Yeah.
Because back in football days, Flip used to have a patch.
Yeah.
In his beard.
I know.
Yeah, and we used to say it was from eating ass. You know what I mean? He used to argue.
No, here's the thing, though, bro.
No, he used to argue it was from the chin strap from the helmet. But no, we knew better.
It was. First off, bro, I was eating ass before this shit was popular, bro.
Facts.
Before this shit was popular,
Facts.
dog. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you saying that so aggressively?
Well,
As if you know from
I was the
experience.
first-
He knows from experience?
He eat ass too.
I was the first person he came out to. He was like, "Yo, Ju, I ate ass, bro," and I was
Facts.
like, "For real?"
Facts. I called him. It was like 3:49 a.m. and I was like, "Wake up, bro."
I stopped by him at work at Cheesecake Factory, and he was like, "I have something to tell you," and he was like, "I did it." I was like,
I did
what?
it. I did it.
I was like, "You ate ass."
Yeah.
Treat it like a bowl of rice, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
So go ahead, continue though. Kuya Flip, continue, baby.
Anyways, though, yeah. So, I mean, so I've known bro, you know what I mean, for a while, and then obviously, fucking the first night that I ever met D, I'm sorry, Ace 11 was
My birthday party.
Yeah.
Was it?
It was.
We went back to Adrian's.
Yeah,
We went back to
hooped.
Adrian's.
Yeah.
We hooped. We killed these. We were
Where at? Where are we hooping at? Where are we hooping at?
16-year-olds.
Where was the hooping at? Where was the
was
hooping at?
hella
McKinley
young,
Park.
bro.
McKinley Park. Okay, shout out
Yeah.
McKinley Park.
There was
Yeah.
a group of like these just aggressive men. They were all older. This dude had this tattoo right here on his chest that said "nameless" because that's how we fucking left him.
You
Straight
feel
out of
me?
jail, bro.
Straight out of jail,
Straight
bro.
out of jail.
He had his
Buff.
ankle monitor on. I threatened to throw water on it. Yeah, we were finna fuck him up. But
We
bro,
were kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
we
We had this
hella
white
young.
guy on our team. He was wearing Vans, no socks.
No.
Oh yeah, that's
No
very.
socks.
Shout out
That's
Henry.
very.
And shout out Henry.
That's
And we
very,
were
you know,
dogging, and we
yeah.
were dogging them with him, bro.
Yeah.
He was like our own
Well,
little
what-
baby
hey.
Larry Bird.
Yeah.
I was about to say they all play like
Yeah.
Larry Bird at the park,
Facts.
bro.
Just shooting.
They all play like
shooting.
Larry Bird.
bro.
No
They're
racial
all shooters.
No racial.
No
Not
racial.
even about no racial. I'm just saying dead ass. If you
All
go
they
to
do
any
is
park
shoot.
where white people are playing basketball, they're gonna play it like Larry Bird.
They're shooting, bro.
They're
I ain't
shooting,
gonna lie, bro.
and they're hitting a little
Yeah.
spin and fading away, but it's from the mid range.
And they're gonna look for the pass. They're gonna
yeah.
look for the pass,
Look,
baby.
Hey,
Yeah,
they got
yeah.
assists for days. You feel me?
Yeah. Crazy vision out there. You know what I'm saying? You know,
99 court vision, baby.
Exactly. Yeah. Shooting.
Pass first.
Yeah. Driving on like -4 though.
Yeah. No, fuck no. They ain't driving. Hell no.
For sure.
So you had the birthday party.
That is the first time that I met Ace 11.
Okay.
Yep.
You were there too, right? And then
Yeah.
I think
'Cause
you
we
left
put
and
out
then came
40s,
back.
yeah.
Played with us against Nameless.
I know, and
Yeah.
then you came, but you didn't, because you came later to Adrian's
Yeah.
that night, right? So I think you
I
left,
think so.
but like that's the first time I met her was there, and then she had left for a little bit, I think, and then had came back when we had got to Adrian's. Either that, or I think we all just took different cars. I can't remember.
No, I came later that night because I had to stop by. I don't remember what I had to do, but I had something in between. But I remember because I left the park and then I changed or showered or something. And I came back and I remember coming to Adrian's because y'all was already turned, but we was pouring out 40. So I was like, hey, look, it's cool. I'm down for that. You feel me?
Pouring
Because
out
I know it's my
40s.
cousin's
We
birthday.
was.
You feel me?
Smoking cigarettes, just
That's
ignorant.
y'all.
Nothing but menthols.
Yeah, because they still had them. You know what I'm
Sick.
saying? And that's absolutely
Hella young.
sick. No, here's the thing though. So that's when we had met. But as far as like us rapping together, bro, as far as like when Kuya Camp started, man, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, bro. I really don't know like an origin point. It just kind of happened organically for me, at least. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time because I'm high. And fucking, like I said, I seen the presets that she had saved on GarageBand at the time. It said Kuya Camp, and I was like, bro, this is fucking.
That's what it
bro.
is.
This is it, bro. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is team shit. So
Okay.
that's how that came about, at least like in my how I've seen it come about.
And that's also kind of like your guys' origins of meeting each other as well, too, right? It's kind of like a combination of both.
Yeah, we've known
as you would
each
say.
other, what, like 10 plus years already, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I know D my whole life.
Right,
I know Joey since high school, too. Cause I remember I just met him kicking it with you.
Yeah. So, I was also going to get to that, too. Like, even though, like I said, I'm new to Kuya Camp as a brand and everything,
Right.
like, I've known these fuckers for a long time.
We related, you feel me?
Yeah, we're related. We're related. I forgot which cousin, but we're related to the same cousin, so we're family.
Yep.
Ju, I've known him. Kuya Ju, I've known him for a long time. Obviously, met him through Kuya Flip, and Kuya Flip, I've known. I mean, besides my blood family, like there's no one I've known longer than this fucker. I mean, like I said, we met during the housing crisis.
Facts, bro.
So when
we were
people
fucking around joking, we should have bought a house.
Right, exactly.
God
instead of being fucking 11.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fucking idiots.
Damn.
Right. You know what I mean? Look at us.
Yeah. I started selling coke that next year, dude. Can you believe that? I was 1 year away.
Gotta get those mortgage payments. But no. So like what I mean, some background on me. You know what I mean, so I can share a little bit. But yeah, 2008, I met him. My sister was living next to his mother's house at the time. And this was right around the time my father had passed away. You know what I mean? July 25th, 2008. About 2 weeks later, I want to say, because my dad was going to move in with my sister. So that's, that's kind of why I was like wanting to stay over there a lot. So I was staying over there a lot with my sister, but since my dad wasn't there, I still love my sister. So I was still there a lot. And one day I was just chilling on the couch because my sister had my dad's couch on the front porch area. And I would, sit out there all the time. And one day, I didn't know that there was another kid my age living next door. I didn't know that. I didn't know anybody on the block or nothing. I just would stay there because it's my sister's house. So I saw him coming out one night. It was like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And I remember because the sun was coming down. And he was taking out the garbage. And I kind of was just like on some random shit, like, I didn't know we had a kid next door, so I might as well just say hi, you know what I mean? So I was like, what's good with it? And he was just like, what's up? I was like, my name's, if you know me, if you really know me, you call me Joey, you know what I mean? Like, that's my kid name, you know what I mean? So that's what I called myself at the time. Obviously, my government's Jose, so that's what I go by now. But I introduced myself, he introduced himself. I'm like, hey, would you like to hang out? He said he had to ask his mom, you know what I mean? So he went and asked his mom, and ever since then, you know what I mean? We've been friends. Yeah. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Like, the way I look at it personally, you know what I mean, is like I lost my dad, who was my first best friend, you know what I mean? He was like, we did everything together. So, you know what I mean, to lose him and then like almost immediately after gain, you know what I mean, another lifelong friendship is kind of like just fucking insane to me.
Right. It's crazy it happened to be him, like out of all people to be your neighbor, you feel me?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
chunky motherfucker.
Okay, all right.
And another thing too is and another thing too is like bruh assaulted me like almost immediately after meeting. Like,
believe it.
Like we were playing basketball because bruh had a basketball hoop in front of his house.
Exactly.
So
I've been
we're
catching
playing
bodies since I was young.
No, not catching bodies. It's called assault. Young man, there's a difference.
Bumping bellies.
Yeah. Tell me why. I went to go shoot, right? And he swatted the basketball. But the way he swatted the basketball, that shit jammed my fucking thumb. Shit jammed my thumb. So I was like, yeah.
I forgot I broke his thumb.
Yeah. That shit jammed my thumb and that shit swelled up like a fucking balloon within like 3 minutes. But yeah, that's kind of, you know what I mean? Like I said, found out we were related. We're family, known D. What? How long has it been? Like 6, 7 years?
It's been a minute.
Since I physically, like, you know what I mean, known you and met you. And then Ju's like closer to 8, maybe 9, closer to 8, 9. Yeah. And then, like I said, you know what I mean, since 08. So that's what, like 16 years? Yeah, 16 years.
Like I don't know why you're asking me to do
right, he's
math.
not good at math.
I mean, you're Filipino, are you not? You're supposed to be good at math.
Yeah. I'm one of the
God
other
damn
ones,
it.
though.
I'm trying to remember the first day I met you, bro.
Right,
Hey, you know what's funny? The first
I think
time
it was one of my birthdays, bro. Had to have been.
I know you roasted me.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I like to joke with people. I like to fuck with people. So that's kind of my shtick. You know what I mean? But I remember the second time ever we hung out was at the bowling alley. Right, the bowling alley. We all, us and all the homies pulled up at the bowling alley. We were, you know what I mean, doing our young ignorant shit, smoking, drinking, whatever. And tell me why one of the first things I said to you when you got out of the car was like, we were talking about women, right? Just I mean, as young men, you know what I mean, young testosterone men. We were just talking about women, and the joke that I said, bro, tell me why we gotta fuck white women, but not fuck with white women. That was the little ha ha.
That's not what he said. He said, fuck white bitches, but we fuck white bitches. Really? Those exact words, bro. And ever since then, we became like really good.
But that was like that's
Don't
like
play
my
in
core.
the snow.
That's my core memory.
That's a great.
That's my
slogan.
core.
That's a core memory for you.
That's a core memory
You
for
forgot
Jew.
your child's birth, but you remember.
No,
that.
I'm talking about when it comes to Jew and I's friendship. That's the core memory. But fuck you.
Hey, oh my god, hold on real quick. Sidebar, bro. When I first met him in 08, dog, he used to sleep in the closet.
You're hella disgusting, bro.
I had to drag him out,
No,
bro.
hey,
Like,
yo, how was your first time meeting Flip? Do you remember what it was like?
Honestly, bro, no, but it was probably hella ignorant.
It
you
probably
feel me?
it was
Like,
ignorant as fuck, bro.
It was, I don't remember, but all I remember is I was driving on the freeway one time. We was heading to Emery's, and I was slapping one of his songs that he made, and it was an old ass song, and I like have a video to it, and I don't even remember what it was, but that shit was hard. And I just remember, like, my lasting impression was just always like, damn, this motherfucker is out of pocket as hell, but funny as fuck.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? So I think it had to have been something. He was roasting somebody or something.
you know
but
what?
he
That
was
night,
thick.
Camry was there that night.
Hey,
Camry
yo,
was there that
if
night.
everyone knows Camry Rivera, look for that motherfucker.
Facts. We made hella Kool-Aid
He
that
is-
night.
He taught me how to make Kool-Aid, bro. I was like,
So you didn't pour sugar until you stopped?
No, I was using spoons.
You're
And then
disgusting.
like a
You didn't
dumbass.
just pour the fucking bag.
Exactly, bro.
Bro, you just
Exactly.
count Mississippi's.
You only use a spoon to spin. You feel me? To stir.
You count
I was
Mississippi's with Kool-Aid.
Listen, his exact words. I was like, how many spoonfuls do
Yeah,
I
that's very
use?
British of you.
Like your teeth.
He was like spoons. He was like, pull that shit. taste
Exactly,
it, and
you
pull
pour that
and
shit.
pull some more.
Keep
You feel
going,
me?
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you keep going until you can't feel the gout.
Hey,
you
you
fucking
fusing
like
that shit
sting back here.
but with the bag.
Yeah, hell yeah.
If you don't feel the cavities when you drink it, it ain't right. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Feel cavities forming in your
Hell
mouth.
yeah.
That's hella funny.
That's hard.
So overall, I also kind of want to go around the table with this question too. Is like, what is the motivation for Kuya Camp as a whole? Like, what is the obviously you got? I know you kind of touched on a little bit. Is like
Get
you
money,
want
fuck bitches.
is you want to kind of inspire and help everybody, right?
Yes, sir.
Especially the
Yeah.
youth. But like more, give them more. Could you give everybody, not just him, but everybody, give more of a detailed response of the motivation of what you do every day behind the Kuya Camp brand?
I'll go first. As far as like the motivation wise, bro, number one is I've got a daughter, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And for me, it's I want to make sure that I build. Are you laughing right now?
No,
Okay,
I'm
for sure.
You're tripping.
I'm like, you're tripping. You're tripping right
Hearing
now.
yourself breathe.
Hey, because guess what? I can hear him a mile away.
You're fucking disgusting. All
It's
right,
coming out the headphones.
the whole time, just the audio is me breathing.
Hey,
That's fucked
if
up.
you look closely at Kuya Flip, there's an oxygen tank right behind him.
Oh my
That
god.
actually sounds really great.
I
Do they
did it
really?
right there. Let's put
Let me
them
see.
in film.
Let
Come
me
on
see.
now.
Oh, look, and now we're discovering headphones. Ain't that
Oh my
interesting?
god, yo! When you put the headphones on, you can tell you sniff these seats for
Oh,
yourself.
that's
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
okay.
know what it is, but
Okay.
you just can kind of tell.
I mean,
Anyways, no,
I
go
heard
ahead.
my cholesterol go up when you breathe.
Damn.
Yeah, that sounds like a personal problem. That's
I mean,
not me.
that means you spread diabetes. bitch.
You're fucking disgusting. Your salt intake is way too high.
Yeah.
Before
Coming
8
from the
a.m.
one that treats spam like a delicacy.
It is a delicacy, bro.
Fry
Don't
that
ever
shit.
disrespect spam like that
No,
ever
no, I'm
again,
not
bro.
disrespecting. I'm just saying
Okay,
you eat
'cause
it
you
way too
sounded tough.
fucking often.
You sounded like
How
you were
often
getting
do you
tough
eat
with me.
it?
Huh?
You get the low sodium?
No, never low
I get the
sodium.
low
Never.
sodium. I get the low sodium. Like the thing is, I'll eat it pretty often. But here's the thing, though, bro. I'll slice it, fry it, cuz spoon out the fucking.
No, you're
he
disgusting.
raw dogs
He
it?
just he
That's
raw dogs
crazy.
it like that, and he'll do that with his Vienna sausage too, bro. I'm like, cuz stop doing that. He'll.
The sound effects are crazy.
Yo, that is wild, bro. I can't believe you did that.
You guys are
in front of
disgusting.
my pastor.
You guys are disgusting. Keep going.
The
my
last 5
God.
minutes, we're finna roast Flip.
I'm
as
down
a
for that.
unit.
You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
the whole
Oh,
time.
trust
I'm
me.
Billie Jean.
I'm being professional, but trust me, we're gonna do that.
You're fucking disgusting. Okay. Back to what I was saying though, as far as like the motivation is, I have a daughter, bro, and I want to make sure that I build something or help create something that we can pass down to the next generation. So that way, like, I have a bar in one of my songs. I said these $1 million mansion dreams gotta work so my kids don't. You know what I mean? I don't want them to go into the 9 to 5. I kind of want to already set them up to like, hey, here's this business that we started. You know what I'm saying? Here's my day-to-day activities. Here are my duties. Here's what I do for the camp. You don't have to necessarily rap or do comedy, but we can still, you know, be effective team members with Kuya Camp. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to teach her. As long as you just work, you know what I mean? Manifest that shit properly and really, you know, just live, you know, with morals and just continue to be a productive member of society. And, you know what I mean? Just live with good karma, you know, do good things come back. Give without the intention of getting back too. And so when I try to instill these things in her, I want her to know that, hey, this all comes with this Kuya Camp shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not only a brand, but the way I explain it is Kuya is a way of life. You know what I mean? It's a way you show respect to your elders, like an elder male, cousin, brother, just a older male you respect, right? But the way we would look at it is, or I look at it is, you know, Kuya is a term of respect and you have to live by that. You dig what I'm saying? So I want to build this brand, or I want to help build this brand into being one of those kind of things and then be able to pass that off to
the next generation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where my motivation comes from. Plus, at the same time, bro, it's like, you know what I mean? I've never done coke in like Peru. You dig what I'm saying, bro? And I want us to have a fucking bag, bro. We go out there, we're partying, and you're like, Flip, you got to stop. Like I want to do that shit, bro.
Okay, so you want to be every rich white man ever. Okay, I get it.
Pretty much, bro.
I get it. I get it. You know what I mean?
I'm turning Republican.
God damn it. We're not supposed to get political.
Oh, no, you're right.
God damn it.
My bad. We'll keep the coke. We'll keep the coke in there. We'll keep the coke part.
Fucking Republican part.
Not the political part.
God damn it, Flip.
I'm going to Peru.
I'm going to Peru, yeah.
Let's go to you, Kuya Ju. What would you say is your motivation to be not only who you are, but to do what you do for Kuya Camp and for you and your business as well?
Okay, well, I don't know about you guys, but like, I don't like working a job. I don't like having a boss. I don't like being told what to do. I don't know what it is, but that shit fucking irks my soul, bro.
I promise you, like 80% Americans agree with you right now.
Facts, yeah, you have a problem with authority.
Have you?
But like,
no, I was gonna say something ignorant, but it's all right. Go ahead.
But like, yeah, at the end of the day, I do want to be my own boss, and do what I love to do,
and get paid for it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I have this rap bar saying that life passing me by, and I'm tired of waiting. Like, there's opportunities out here. I see people doing it. It gets hard for me to not compare myself with others and just stay in my own lane. And I know I can do these things. So that's what Kuya Camp, it's like my source of power. And it's my little platform that's going to help us expand. And I totally forgot the fucking question.
No. It's just the motivation. Like when you get up every day, what motivates you to do what you do with the boxing, with the graffiti, with the art, with all behind Kuya Camp. You know what I mean? Like, what is the motivation to be like, you know, I want to be a part of Kuya Camp. I want to continue to do this work every day as a part of Kuya Camp. Not only just for yourself, but always, you know, just for Kuya Camp too. You know what I mean? Because you could easily just be like, you know what I mean? Fuck it. I just want to be Kuya Ju. You know what I mean? But no, but like Kuya Camp, like what is the motivation for continuing, or whether it's starting or continuing, doing what you do, not only for yourself, but for your Kuya Camp? You know what I mean?
I think like touching on what Flip said, like living that Kuya lifestyle, like I want to do what makes me feel good at the end of the day, even though I'm like backtracking, like doing what I do, getting paid for it. But like I make people feel good after a workout. And they enjoy it, and like I damn near kick their ass, but at the end of the day, like they're super grateful for me. My clients tip me. That makes me feel hella good. Makes me feel hella good to make someone feel great and make them feel strong. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Ace 11. How about you? Give me your thoughts.
I mean, I would just say the thing that motivates me the most is like myself and also the people that surround me. So I'm my mom's only child. My biological father has a bunch of other kids, that are my half siblings, but I'm my mom's only source. And I feel like what I do is I want something to leave behind, but I also want to, breaking generations is very difficult because there's so many before you. I want to start a cycle. I want to be a cycle starter. I can't break a generation, but I can do something new and I can change something and I can bring something to where whatever we have with Kuya Camp, my motivation is when I do end up having kids, because ultimately, like, I eventually want to have them. But when I do have kids, I want them to be able to like know, like, my mom worked her ass off for this, and so did her uncles, so did their uncles, you feel me? Like, they worked their butts off, and, like, now I know that I have something to uphold. I have something that I need to withstand. But also, I don't have to deal with the normal 9 to 5. I don't have to work my butt off. Like, I've been working for as long as I can remember, and, you know, like, my thing is I had to grow up real early, and so I had to take care of a lot of stuff and take care of myself at the same time. And it's like, if I don't do it, like, what's gonna happen? Like, yeah, I can go be with my mom, I can go do this, but at the same time, it's just about having something to leave behind. But then also, like, I ain't trying to, you know, hey, trigger warning real quick, you feel me? Like, I ain't trying to be on nothing like that, but if I go soon, if I die, you know, I've seen so many young people die, I've seen so many people lose their lives, and I've also been a product of, like, bad mental health. You know, I've attempted suicide. So being in that position, I know that any day, like, life can be taken for granted. And, like, I know how I get in my mental state. Like, I can be taken away at any time. So I always want to make sure that I'm putting my best foot forward and making sure that the people that I touch, they know that there's somebody out there that's like them or that can help them, or I can be that person that I never had. I never had that adult figure or that person in my life that was able to push me beyond the limits that I knew, because they didn't see me beyond the limits that they knew. Like, they hold me back because of their expectations of themselves rather than the expectations that I'm capable of. So I want to also, with Kuya Camp, I want to be able to push that out there. Like, if you want to do it, do it. Why not? You feel me? Like, who's going to stop you? People that can't do it because they can't do it. Like, I never would ever believe anybody that tells me I can't do something, because I'm going to show you and I'm going to prove you wrong. And that's kind of like Kuya Camp. It's like, you can't tell us that we ain't going to drop some bomb shit, because we are. And if you tell us we're not, I promise you we're going to come back 10 times harder. And I think that's the thing too, is to never give up, because we don't quit no matter what we do. It's hard to get up some days. We still get up and we do it because we love it and we love what we do. And doing what you love, it don't feel like work. And, you know, you could work 80 plus hours on the thing that you love because you love it. You know, I don't want to go work for a corporation job or a company and I'm putting in to support a genocide. You feel me? Free Palestine. But anyways, you feel me? I don't want to support no genocide. I want to work for my own business and I want to put into my community. I want to make my community better. I want to bring things that might not, you know, like things that I never seen before, like, to life. And, you know, same thing with, you know, the Kuya Camp. Like, I want Kuya Camp to be something that is a safe space for people too. Like, you come here and you're treated with love. You come here, you're treated with success. You come here and you're uplifted. You're not brought down. We ain't competing with you. We competing with you. You coming with us. And, like, same thing. Like, we all have our own lanes. We all have our own thing. And I think that motivates me too, is like, I see Kuya Ju doing pad work. It makes me want to get, okay, I'm going to film my basketball stuff because it motivates me to do that. Like, it makes me want to be more into it. Posting my videos, whenever I see Kuya Flip and his music, I'm like, damn, like, I need to drop something. Like, you know, like, and we just all fuel off each other. And then same thing with you. Like, when you start dropping your podcast, like, it's just going to make all of us better. And I think that's one thing too that motivates me too, is just being surrounded by that kind of thing. Being surrounded by these kind of people. It's like, you have people that are strong enough to uplift you and strong enough to uplift themselves. And I just think that's the best thing about it.
Hell yeah, I love that. And first of all, I just want to say, you know what I mean, I appreciate you sharing that.
Hey,
that one bit, you know what I mean? Because
hey,
mental health is important, man. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, you're 8-11, you know what I mean? It is men's mental health awareness month, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So I think, you know what I mean, we all got to, you know what I mean, think about that a little bit. We're all expected to be the man of every situation, you know what I mean, whether good or bad. So, you know what I mean, we all got to make sure we're checking in on ourselves, you know what I mean, making sure we're all straight in the head. Because, you know what I mean, this life is fucking tough, man. Like, you're expected, you weren't fucking born into fucking $1 million houses and shit, you know what I mean? So you got to really try to find a way to survive, you know what I mean? We didn't ask to be here, you know what I mean? But since we're here, we got to make the best of our opportunities, you know what I mean? And I think that's also a part of what Kuya Camp is, just making the best of every opportunity. You know what I mean? Since there's so many avenues within this umbrella right here, there's no way you can't find your niche and fit in. There's no way.
Yeah.
I mean, you got music, you got boxing, you got basketball. Like, there's every avenue being touched right now. I mean, and like I said, I'll try to bring in entertainment on this podcast too, because, like, I know some people that would like to have a voice and talk about entertainment industry and stuff. So, like, there's no alley we can't touch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I think that's really what is fascinating to me, you know what I mean, in terms of Kuya Camp. And that's why when Kuya Flip hit me up when I was at work one night and asked me if I was interested, I was just like, man, like, I like doing podcasts because I have one, you know, I mean, shameless plug, but the Big Breakdown with Jose Ledesma, and I know I haven't posted a while for the people who have listened to it. I'm sorry, it's been a long time, but when he did ask me if I wanted to do this, I was just like, I'm an all in or all out person. Like, everything I do is either I really fuck with it and I really want to do it, or I have no interest in it at all. That's just kind of how I am. So I did have to think about it, but at the end of the day, with what Ace 11's doing, or what Kuya Ju's doing, what Kuya Flip's doing, it's just, why the fuck not? That's kind of what I told myself. Why the fuck not? You know what I mean? Why not add to this? You know what I'm saying? And that's all this is for me. I'm adding to it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's also the other fascinating thing. I don't think nobody looks at each other, even though like Ace 11 was saying, like, it's all motivating to see each other. I also look at that as like healthy competition, not like trying to outdo the other person, but it's like, fuck, man, if they're killing it, I need to kill it too. Right. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Consistency. Exactly.
So that's kind of how I look at it too, man. And that's what motivates me to want to do this. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, why not? And then it also don't hurt that, you know what I mean, we have, you know what I mean, another shameless plug, City Soundbite, you know what I mean, they have this room, you know what I mean, we can use it, we can do the podcast properly with mics and lighting and you know what I mean, all the whole setup, man, like.
Yeah, shout out Zoodcast, shout out Brody, you know what I'm saying, the man behind the
Zoo man, you feel me?
Yeah, so you know what I mean, shameless plug, but you know what I mean, this is how it is, you know what I mean, so it's like, why the fuck not? That's kind of how I looked at it, you know what I mean, and I'm a person, man, that like, when it's something I'm passionate about, like, I actually enjoy talking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I can talk. I mean, if you know me, you know I can hold a conversation. So, like, this is not really too hard for me. It's just more so, it's just like finding my footing in this brand under this umbrella. And I'm still learning about what everyone's doing. You know what I mean? And then finding my way to interpret what they do so I can promote it, so I can talk about it. And also just being able to find my voice again. Because, like I said, I had a podcast, but I haven't posted in a while. So, it's just kind of me finding my rhythm again type shit. So that's just kind of how I feel. That's kind of my thoughts. So before we continue with anything else, I do want to bring up the subjects we will be talking about on this podcast. So let me get into that real quick. I have our list right here. We will be talking about local events in the Sacramento areas, whether it's music related, whatever it may be. We're going to talk about local events because obviously Sacramento, we got to support Sacramento. Us who live here, we got to support it. You know what I mean? Because if we don't do it, no one will. You know what I mean? You got motherfuckers who move in here from anywhere. You know what I mean? The Bay, Colorado, Mississippi, wherever the hell people come from. People talk about California, but they stay moving here, pimp. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to be the ones to promote it. We got to be the ones to talk about it and sell it. You know what I mean? Sacramento is a brand. You know what I mean? Sacramento is a city. We might not be the biggest city in the world, but you know what I mean? We're a pretty damn big city.
We the fucking capital of California, bro.
Exactly.
Come on now.
People say talking about LA and San Francisco, and trust me, I love the Bay. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I fuck with LA. I got family down there. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, it's my city versus everybody else. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? So why not promote it? Why not talk about it? Why not help other people in Sacramento get, you know what I mean, put on type shit? So that's what one of our subjects we're going to be talking about. Controversial topics, or opinions, I should say. Controversial opinions is also going to be a highlight of this show. I mean, as you can tell, if you haven't figured it out yet, we like to talk about some stupid shit. So controversial opinions is going to be more of a direct way of saying what we think or what we feel that might be different from the average person or the majority of people. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be ignorant. You know what I mean? If that's something that you're not, you know what I mean, a big fan of, you know what I mean? Just to let you know, it's a little precursor. So it's going to be something that's fun, but it's also going to be ignorant. So just keep that in mind as well for you watching and listening at home. Trending topics. Obviously, you know what I mean? Like recently we had the Kendrick Drake shit going on, so like shit like that, trending topics, you know what I mean?
Certified like, lover boy,
certified pedophile.
Wow.
So you know,
why'd
just
you put the camera to Julian? Why'd you do that?
Zoom in on Julian right now.
He used to be a Drake fan. No,
the bag gonna let you.
He is Marvin's room. No, I'm playing.
I think that Oakland show gonna be on that stop.
Oh, shout out Marvin.
I'm hella weak. Oh yeah, shout out Marvin. Shout out to the homie. He's out here saving people from house fires. You know what I mean? He's a firefighter. Shout out my mans. But yeah, trending topics. Whatever's big going on in the world, in any industry, in any situation, if it's trending, we're gonna want to talk about it, give our opinions on it. You know what I mean? That's also gonna be another subject on the podcast. this or that / would you rather. So we're gonna give you something.
I love would you rather.
You feel me?
We're gonna talk about something.
I got the best fucking one. I got the best fucking one.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna have an opinion. We're gonna cook something up, and then we're gonna be like, would you do this or would you do that? You know what I mean? You get it. It's kind of self-explanatory. This or that or would you rather?
Come on now.
Can I give like a quick
already.
prequel? Can I
Give one.
Cody, I need you to
Preview.
answer this because everybody here refuses to fucking answer this. If your mom and your girlfriend
No, wait,
switched bodies,
That's a non-negotiable.
that's a
Yo.
no, just suicide.
I hope for you people at home, he is not the truth. No, I'm playing. He is not the prophet. No, I'm playing. But that's gonna be another subject, and what he was trying to bring up is out of pocket.
There you have no option. You lose either way.
You lose either way. That's what I'm saying, bro. But like you had to save one, bro. I'm just. All right, you know what? Let's go forward. I guess I'm wrong. All right, whatever.
We're also going to talk about conspiracy theories. Obviously, it's along the lines of controversial opinions. It could be, but I think it's also different because we all have things that may be going on that we don't fully have the evidence to support, but we really think is happening. I'll give a preview. 9/11 was an inside job. I don't think that's really a conspiracy theory at this point, but I'll say that. I'll say that. You know what I mean? I'll say that's a conspiracy theory, Dr. Evil shit.
We're finna get this whole building bombed.
Damn, bro.
Oh my god.
That's
But anyway,
crazy.
But yeah, that's like my you know what I mean, conspiracy theory. Obviously, in a future episode, I can go more into that. But yeah, that'll also be another subject we can talk about when it comes to conspiracy theories. The next subject we will be talking about on the show is motivational quotes. So obviously we hear a lot of great men and women in the world throughout the history of time give some of the fierest quotes ever. We want to bring that to the world, whether it's quotes you've already heard a million times or maybe it's a quote you've never heard before. We just want to, throw some motivational stuff out there. Maybe help you guys get started early in the morning when it's Monday morning, 5, 6 in the morning. You got to go outside, but it's 60 degrees and you're fucking freezing and you got to go warm up your car, but you feel terrible. You don't want to go to work. You want to go do that. But guess what? We're going to have some motivational stuff for you to get the week going.
Yeah. Get your ass up.
Get the fuck up.
Get the fuck up. No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
But
People depending on you.
But we want to spread, that type of positive energy as well, you know what I mean? So I think that's also going to be another banger for the episodes. And I think you guys would really enjoy that. People post motivational shit every day. We see fake quotes on Instagram all the time. You know what I mean? Like made up, the made up quotes with the galaxy aesthetic backgrounds.
Yeah,
we see that shit all the time.
Yeah, a lot of that shit be AI generated.
That's why I said fake. That's why I said fake quotes.
You gonna get that real life shit.
Because there's no person at the end who really said. That's why I said fake quotes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to bring that to you guys. Quotes that are actually said by real people because we support real people voices,
real experiences. You feel me? All that shit, all authentic.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So I think that was also another thing that we can talk about and bring to the show. Nostalgia. Let's be real here. Let's be real about it. Like
we're all getting
we all move forward in life. We all think about the future, but who doesn't think about their childhood or their favorite shit from when they were younger? Who doesn't?
You've been playing hella Pokemon lately.
Bro.
Like
I just found my PSP. You feel me? We up.
You have a PSP?
I want to find my PSP so bad.
Bro. PSPs were ahead of their time.
Way ahead of their time.
For sure. Oh my god.
I want to find my PSP and my Nintendo 64.
Shoot, I got my 64.
Oh my god, that shit was lit. Mario 64.
You could go on the internet with the PSP, right?
Yeah.
I had one, bro. It
was before its time. It was before its time.
No, even then, the Super Nintendo, I got NBA Jam on that thing. You feel me? I got the old Slam Jam. You feel me? Like you jumping from half court, slam dunking that bitch. You feel me?
Yeah. Me and D got the PlayStation 2 at home too. We been playing NBA Street.
Yep, NFL Street. You feel me?
Oh my god, D will whoop my ass.
Oh my god. You need to play cheat code. You need to play cheat code.
All right, cheat code.
Cheat code is actually like pretty good at that shit.
We gonna run it in that NFL NBA Street.
I was at his house playing. I almost threw his fucking remote.
It gets real.
It do.
It does.
Yo, he'd be like, "You looking at my plays? I ain't looking at your play." I had to turn around sometimes. You feel me? Like I promise, bro.
Oh, you're one of those?
Yeah.
You're one of those?
Yeah, because you would beat me.
Yeah. Do you ever think maybe you just fucking suck?
Yeah, well, I got that later on, asshole.
He's good though. I put my money on Kuya Ju on anybody on NFL Street.
All I know is
NFL. I thought you guys playing
both.
NBA
Either one,
Street.
you can get it in any one. It's all good, baby.
you know
NFL Street 2,
Yeah,
Street 3, NBA. It's all good.
And all I know is
NBA Ballers?
All of
Did you
it.
play that one?
Hell yeah, you get in that
Ballers.
too.
I remember
Come
that shit.
on.
Who's that? That was Chauncey Billup on the front, right?
Yeah, Chauncey Billups. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All I
the
know is if it's
suede?
football,
Yeah.
if it's football or baseball related on PlayStation 5, y'all getting that work.
All right, let's talk about that college
Madden?
football coming out. No, that
Oh,
is
college
delayed.
football, baby! You know I got that
God,
pre-ordered.
Come on,
you
you feel
know I
me?
got that
Come on.
pre-ordered.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, let's go on to what else we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about top fives. I mean, and some of these top fives are going to be controversial for some people.
Oh my God. Bro.
But we're going to talk about it because, you know,
Disrespectful.
we're strongly opinionated people, but we also just want to have fun with this shit. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about top fives. Top,
yeah.
whether it's food, whether it's rappers,
I
whether
was
it's
just about to say that top
Right.
5 sandwiches.
sandwiches, bro.
Fuck,
We're going to get
bro.
into it. We're going to get into
Talk
it.
about
But just
it.
know. But just
Top
know.
5 R&B artists too.
Yeah.
Right,
That
every
old school
top
shit.
fives, period. We're gonna get into
yeah.
them. All I know is that Godfather is the best mob movie, so I just. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Godfather. Goodfellas. Goodfellas. That's the best mob
Goodfellas,
movie.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
best mob
yeah.
movie ever. That's gonna be a
is.
top 5 in my movies.
I don't know, bro.
When I do my top
The
5
Irishman
movies,
is pretty good too.
The Irishman is
The
good,
Irishman
but
fucking
it's not
gets
Martin
me every
Scorsese's
time.
best work. It's not his best work. It's
That's still
good.
Martin Scorsese though, right?
Yeah, it's still the same director. Yeah, but it's not his best work. Goodfellas is, in my opinion, his best work. But anyway, that's gonna be a
Damn.
part of the top 5s when we talk about it when we get to that point. So y'all be on the lookout for that when we do those on our episodes. And then last but not least, our last situation, since like I said, majority of the episodes are going to feature me and Kuya Flip. We're going to talk about fatherhood fatherhood in general. You know what I mean, what it is being a dad, being a single dad, since, you know what I mean, unfortunately me and him are single fathers. We're just going to get into all
Swipe
that
up
stuff.
if you're trying to get in their DMs.
Swipe up right
you're
now.
hella disgusting.
Facts.
Single
Hell yeah.
and pants full of Pringles.
You feel me? Good dads, you feel me? You
know
want
what
to
I'm
be like a
saying?
good stepmom or some shit. Don't
Exactly.
overstep on no toes,
Or
motherfucker, you feel
stepdad
me?
material.
Oh yeah, if you want to be a stepdad, swipe up and Kuya Flip's
Go back
DMs,
to
you
Flip.
feel me?
He can breastfeed.
Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's where we're at now?
Yeah.
We're at this one?
Should we roast Flip now, or
I mean,
it's about that time? or not?
hold on, real quick though. So yeah, we're gonna talk about fatherhoods, especially being single fathers, but overall, not even just single father stuff. Just what is fatherhood to us? You know what I mean? What is our opinion on fatherhood? What is it like raising a child in this generation, 2024? You know what I mean? Our it's tough and it's different though because in this generation, there's technology. Our parents didn't grow up raising us with technology.
Hell no,
So
we
what
was
is it like
outside.
for us as new parents? You know what I mean, balancing that. You know what I mean?
My
This-
daughter's never gotten beat with a branch before.
Yeah, right.
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
I've never threatened my son with whooping his ass. I actually have.
I have, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? So it's like, what is it navigating as a parent in 2024? But then it's also different because the world's different. Not only just technology, but like
Yeah, facts.
we used to play outside growing up,
Right.
and now it's really hard to really do that because you got motherfuckers kidnapping kids.
Weirdos.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
weirdos.
yeah.
You got
Traffickers and
A
shit
lot of
like
shit to
that.
worry about.
Sacramento is the #1 traffic city in America. You know how fucked up that is?
Yeah.
Number
it's
one
tough.
city in America with the most human trafficking.
I did not fucking know that, bro.
I knew that stat 6 years ago, and it's still to this day the #1
Damn.
city.
And they do it like in broad, like I
In
remember
broad
that,
daylight, these
that
motherfuckers are bold.
Yeah, like
They're
2 girls
bold.
got grabbed up in front of a whole crowd of people, like hella quick.
They will get picked up anywhere, parks, schools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? In front of their house. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. It's so basically what I'm saying is that's gonna be a big part of the conversation as well. What is like raising a child in 2024? It's different, man. Like when our parents raised us, like I don't know about you guys, but my mom is older. You know what I mean? Considering what a normal parent. For my parent my age would be, you know, because I'm 27. Most people's parents are what, maybe 51. I mean,
Yeah, around that. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
45
Yeah,
to 55.
yeah,
In that
exactly.
range.
Whereas my mother, you know, what I mean, I love her to death, but she's 67. So I grew up with an older woman as my
Yeah.
mother. You know what I mean? She didn't understand my generation stuff growing up. So, you know what I mean? The difference in that compared to, you know what I mean, me being now a father who's 27, who's of that age range that can relate to him when he gets to that age. You know what I mean? Just all that differences. We're going to talk about fatherhood stuff. So that's basically what I'm trying to get at. And with that being said, those are subjects. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. We're excited to present this to you. We're excited to really share our thoughts with you. Hopefully you find them receptive. You find them enjoyable. We just want to entertain you guys. You know what I mean? Because we're here entertaining ourselves. We just want to share that with you. You know what I mean? What we're doing right now, talking shit, laughing, blah blah blah. We do this on a regular basis.
Yeah, ain't nothing new.
So you know what I mean? Why not share with you guys? You know what I mean? Give you guys our experiences. Obviously, like I said, the world has like millions of podcasts. You know what I mean, people are doing this on a daily basis, creating a podcast. But we just want to give our version of it. I mean, hopefully you want to subscribe to it, you want to listen to it. We're here to provide that for you and give you the entertainment we think you would want and need. If there's anything that you guys want to send to us as recommendations for the show, if there's anything you guys just want to share your thoughts, if you guys would even like to start a phone line, you know what I mean, to call the show, whatever thoughts and ideas you guys have or want with us for the show, please let us know. We have Kuya Camp Instagram, we have Kuya Ju Instagram, Kuya Flip Instagram. I forgot your Instagram name.
It's D Robbie. You can look it up through the Kuya Camp Instagram. It's all in the bio.
All of our names are tagged on the Kuya Camp page. PR_Poppy916. Like we're all on the Instagram page.
Be in the bio too.
And
we upload this to YouTube.
Yeah, and you can also see our services too. Kuya Ju is the only one that has his services on there right now, but you'll see what we all do. So you want to feature, hit up Kuya Flip. You want to feature, hit up Kuya Ju because he even raps too. Because he's one of the best rappers I know. Him and Flip are the best rappers that I know. So also you want to hit me up for a feature, go ahead. You want to hit up, you feel me, Joey over here or PR Poppy over here, you feel me, for podcast, hit him up. Like same thing with pad work. You want to hit up Kuya Ju, get your pad work done, and you know, more stuff with Kuya Flip. You want to hit him in a podcast. Same thing with me. You want some basketball training or strength and conditioning. You got some kids that don't know how to ball and you want to teach them how to cross people up, let me know, because you feel me, I'll be making Flip's knee caps kiss.
That's disgusting.
Facts.
So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, we want to provide this for you guys. If you have any thoughts, I mean, recommendations, or just want to just share what you're thinking, I mean, just hit up the Kuya Camp Instagram, hit up my Instagram if it's more podcast related, as well as Kuya Flips. You know what I mean? Share that with us. We want to just provide for you guys entertainment. You know what I mean? Because the world is about entertainment. Let's be real here. Like, with the world of technology, the world is all about sharing information and sharing entertainment. So we just want our piece of the pie. We want, you know what I mean? We want to make our what is that quote from Hustle and Flow? He was like, I want to rub two nickels together and ain't got 10 cents, some shit like that. I mean, we just want our little piece. You know what I mean? Yeah. We just want our little piece of the pie.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna be like, I'm in charge.
Grab that notebook, Flip. I'm in charge.
I'm in charge. I sing that shit.
Oh my God! It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Come on, man. Terrence Howard can never live the word "man" down.
You feel me?
Bro. Shout out, bro.
Shout out Lucius Lyon.
For a pimp. When you trying to get this money for the rent.
I love that movie. That movie's hard, bro.
Hard for no reason. Hard for no reason. Terrence Howard had to convince you he was from Memphis.
Man.
And he fucking did it.
And he did that shit,
bro.
He carried it on to Empire. Shout out Lucius Lyon, you feel me? Because he kept that man going, you know what I'm saying?
I'm hella weak. And you know the thing too, the white boy and Hustle and Flow. This is also a movie reference I'm going to throw out there. If you know the actor from Hustle and Flow, the white boy, the one that they keep making fun of because he's a skinny white boy, he's also the main actor in one of my favorite comedy movies of all time, The New Guy. If you know, you know. It's an underrated 2000s comedy classic, but it has him, has Eddie Griffin, has a couple of, you know what I mean, famous white girls from the 2000s, you know what I mean, those attractive white women. But it was a funny ass movie, man. So if you haven't seen it, you know what I mean, go check it out. It's a classic. It's on Netflix, I think. I think it's on Netflix. But without a further ado, man, let's roast Flip for a few minutes, and then we're gonna call it the end of the show.
Your bra size is double D.
Wait, before we roast Flip, bro, I just want to say, gotta give it up for Joey. You feel me?
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, you fucking killed this, bro.
Appreciate you, brothers.
You killed this.
Ace 11 for being a pimp. You feel me?
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Kuya Flip won the rap battle last night. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I did.
Doubted Mom Spaghetti. You
feel me?
BBL champion over here.
Yes, sir.
He won the Special Olympics rose.
Shout out to Kuya Grody. You feel me?
Hey, shout out, bro.
Shout out Grody,
Shout out
with
Grody,
the camera work,
Yes,
with the
sir.
audio, you know what I mean?
Hey, shout out Kuya Ju too, you feel me? Come on now.
Yes,
Facts.
sir.
Facts.
Shout out to my girlfriend too, Lillian. If you haven't shopped on her website, go check it out. She sells body scrubs, body oils.
Facts.
Ladies, we
Lip
know you
stuff.
love that
Botanical
shit.
bliss,
Go
baby.
buy it.
Facts.
Botanical bliss.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
Tell
go to
ladies out
Target.
there.
Don't go to Target and spend $50 on
Fuck
some
no.
product that don't work.
Right. You
Go
got
get
sensitive
right with my
skin.
boy's girl.
It's
Get over there.
affordable. You don't smell good. I use it every day, bro.
Stop showering
I use it too.
with 3 bars of soap that are at the end and you just putting them together. Stop doing that.
Hey,
Go
use a
get
fucking-
Hey, that
yourself some
sounds a little
botanical
personal.
bliss.
That
huh?
sounds a little personal.
Listen, that bitch hurt my heart.
Have you pulled a Charles Barkley before?
Damn.
Hey, if you know, you know. Has he pulled a Charles Barkley before?